Another beautiful day at V-Bros. You know, the best matcha selling place on the server. We sell matcha potatoes, and I think all the wanderers have been loving it. Unfortunately, we haven't been really selling out too much, but you know, we can make that work. And you know what, guys? I have not been in the Badlands area in a while, and I think it's time for me to finally add a new building, maybe a few new buildings actually. And I think everything is looking good. You know, we did clear some space over there. And these chests, I mean, the chests aren't really much of a problem for me. I didn't know if
Josh!
it... Mads, hello, welcome in, welcome in.
Dude! You still haven't dealt with all of these chests? This is insane! You're going to keep creating chest monsters!
I mean, it's fine, you know. It's like a Christmas gift, Mads. Like, if you think
Josh,
about it, right? I mean,
Josh.
it's not that bad. Is my chest really that bad?
Yes, it is. How long have you had this base?
When did WanderCraft start again?
August of last year.
Oh, it's been only been a few months. You know, I can work on this later on.
My guy. This is just going to keep growing. This is just going to keep growing because you haven't taken care of all of this. What? How do you find anything?
Mads, like I said earlier, it's like a Christmas gift. You know, like maybe look, there's redstone in here. I can grab some redstone. You know, like, maybe the spruce is like for me to indicate it. Like I'll even do this. Look at this. Look at this. Check this one out.
No.
Like I know this is the orange
No!
box with the acacia trapdoor now.
Josh, no. That's not helpful. Honestly, I think this is probably the worst in WanderCraft.
Worst, like I'm like number one worst.
Number one, no doubt.
No, you gotta be lying. There's someone gotta be worse than me. I mean,
No.
Matt, you know, like I'm
no.
unique. I'm unique.
Mm-hmm.
It's
You're
not
gonna look
that.
back at Josh season 2, and it's gonna be chests everywhere.
I guess it's time.
Don't let that be your legacy.
But it's what I'm known for. I'm known as the Matcha Man and the guy that has unique chests all over the base.
Oh no. Do you want? Is that what you want?
I mean, it's not that bad, right?
It's bad. It's really bad.
Yeah, guys, unfortunately, I guess I classify as one of those chest monsters in Minecraft, but it's okay. I'm who I am, and I accept who I am. But, you know, I have been working on the city a little bit more on stream, guys, so I decided to add a building for my basalt farm because I did realize I have just a bunch of random stuff around my base like this right here. I decided to go ahead and move my basalt farm to a more safer location over here. And I'm really liking how it's looking so far. So I kind of did a regular basalt farm with this. And then with this also, there's going to be 3 minecart hoppers that just picks it up. And then I'm going to have like a little system where it goes to the other building. So I'm still working on that. We'll probably work on that a little bit more later on. But we got to work on our little system for our auto sorter. Now, being said that, Mads has come around and helped me actually sort a lot of my buildings over there. Because I decided, you know what? Thank you, Mads. Thank you for helping me out. And she even made a little comment on her stream to me, if you guys want to see that real quick.
Josh, you're welcome for this.
Yeah, so here it is, guys. So I decided I'm going to make a little bank. I decided, you know, a bank would be a really good way to kind of incorporate this into my little city build for the Badlands. And I decided, you know what? I'm going to go for some random builds and kind of just use random blocks I haven't really used still. As you can see, the windows behind me look really cool. I decided to steal from Coda. Shout out Coda. Thank you, bro. Appreciate it. And with that, I decided to have that, which is really cool. I like it. So I use mud and then I use some jungle plank and then just windows. And I think also using the scaffolding also helps out a lot. And then over here, right? I actually had like one of the best mobs you can get in game. And it was a kiwi jockey, guys. A kiwi jockey. And unfortunately, you know, I got it in here and everything. But the only unfortunate part is that I didn't name it. I was like, you know what? It's on a kiwi. It's on a jockey. I think it was also wearing armor too. So I was like, I was not worried about like it despawning. And I fly away just to do something. And then I come back and it's gone. So I was really bummed out about that. But it's okay. And as we go inside over here, I decided to go with the cool little pattern with these barrels and these copper trapdoors and these jukeboxes you can see over here. And I think it's a really cool design inside when you come in. And over here, guys, we're going to be doing some crazy little bit redstone because I haven't used the copper golems at all yet. And that being said, I think with this, I think I like how the system works. So once you deposit items over here, like for example, let me go ahead and do that. Let's say I deposit some random items I need to be sorted. This little copper golem right here, we'll go ahead and go check this chest. And I'll bring it to this chest, which the hopper will go over here, and they'll be automatically dispensed this way. So let's go here. Should be, yep. And over here, this is where we have the little water system for all the blocks right here. So we have 2 stories so far. I don't know if I'm going to add another one yet. I do have a lot of things to be sorted, but we'll see how that works out. And over here is where our little storage room is. So it's really cool. I like it. I decided to use some of these blue blocks. I think it really blends in with together well, and I really love it. As you can see right here on the side, so you can see all the blocks. Matt's has been sorting it out already. She has grabbed a lot of shulker around my base that I have no idea that was lying around. Over here, don't worry about it. It's a little messy still, but it's okay. We're still sorting it. Nothing is really sorted yet. So we're going to go ahead and be working on this today and then hopefully getting a lot finished. So we had to go grab some ice blocks. I did buy a lot of honey box from Coda. Loki, he did scam me, guys. I can't lie, he did scam me out of this. Because I gave him, tip. You guys, when you pay someone, you give tip. And that's what I decided to do. So I bought a bunch of this from him. And we're going to be working on this. Oh, yes, totally forgot. So on this side, the left side, this is going to be where our shulker deposit goes. So when I deposit one of the shulkers over here, it'll be transferred to this thing, and then I'll go into a system where I'll grab all the items and then just go back in over here, and then also dispense the shulker box. So I need to have like I think maybe at the end right here is where I'll put all the shulkers. I don't know yet, because I do have to sort that out, but we'll see. We'll see how it works out. So let's get to a little edit, a little montage of us grabbing all the material we need. Ice quest complete. We got all the ice we needed. I got packed ice. I think this works for my little water system. And we are still going to be working on the exterior of the storage mill. I think it's finally time for me to get this build over with. I got the packed ice, and I also got regular ice just in case some things don't work out. I'm really happy about that. It took me around 20 minutes to go ahead and grab them, which isn't too bad. I think it's maybe like 2,000 blocks out, so not too crazy. And here is where we're going to do the little water system. So here we have the dispenser with the hoppers going into it. And then we're going to do the water system going through all these little auto sorters. So we are going to go ahead and do that. Thank you guys so much for supporting WanderCraft and me as well. I know I haven't really been uploading too much videos, but I am going to be locking in for the next few weeks because WanderCraft Season 2 is ending. So many memories, and Season 2 has really been kind of like our peak season, I would say, or like not our peak season, but also like kind of like our growing season where we have really done a lot of growth over this year, And I wanted to also say, guys, if you want to support WanderCraft, definitely go check out shopwandercraft.com. Over there, you can buy a bunch of merch such as shirts, hoodies, sweaters, and not only that, we also have some mystery packs over there. So mystery packs are stickers of the Wanderers and also a full pack if you just want to get all the Wanderers instead. So definitely check out Shop WanderCraft as well. And not only that, guys, if you guys want to join the VBro Discord, you can catch any of the updates on me and you can see what I can do over there as well. We have a lot of game nights and movie nights. Definitely check that out. I would love to have you a part of my community. If not, we also have the WanderCraft Discord. Over there, you can see all the WanderCrafts and when they go live, post a video, or even talk with them as well. So I would love to see you guys there. Thank you guys so much, and I just want to do this little appreciation kind of voiceover and just talk to you guys. Guys, we have completed the storage room. I am so happy with the outcome of the whole thing. The bank is finally complete, and I'm so happy I can be proud of, like, using this now. But the funny part is that the season only has a month and a half to go, and I'm barely going to be using this. But the good part about this is that I can really clean up my whole area now. All these shulkers, all these chests can kind of finally disappear off these roads. And before I even go inside, I want to talk about the outside. So I decided to work on some lamps. I think this design really kind of brings out how my city wants to work out, and I think it's like the best way to blend in as well. So we have a mod called connectable chains, and with this, it connects the chains from one wall or fence, or you can be glass as well, to another. As you can see, the very top is the chain, and then underneath there here, I decided to put some leads. I think the leads add a little bit more extra detail, and I'm really loving how it came out to be. I am so proud of it. I think I'm gonna be putting this everywhere. I still have a lot more to build because we are finishing the season strong, and I need to do that. Also, as you can see, guys, I have to advertise matcha. matcha potatoes, matcha V-Bro, everything matcha over here. The wanderers can come and buy out my matcha potatoes. And you know, I gotta do the town. I didn't put my face, I decided just to put my name. Just to fill in some little blank spots so it's not too crazy over there. And then over here I put WC. Hey, repping the WanderCraft, let's go. That's what I'm talking about. And you guys probably took a little peek on when I was on the free cam, kind of going over the sign. But check out this skeleton, a fully chainmail armored skeleton. I had to keep him, guys. This is probably the best armor in the game. I think chain armor is going to be my kind of go-to outfit and everything. And then we actually have a special guest. Mads came over because she was kind of the one that motivated me to get this whole storage room down. And I want to show her the final product because she did help me in the inside as well. And I think the whole design of the storage just came out perfectly. It really blends in with the storage, or with the whole city, I mean. And with that being said, we can finally remove this, and I'm going to show her examples. Nice, thank you so much for coming. It's a special day because we have the storage room all done, and I was doing a lot of testing yesterday, last night, making sure it does go smoothly. Let's go over here inside. So basically, I just gave her a whole rundown on how the bank facility worked, and she's really happy because V-Bro land is finally going to be all cleaned up, from the chest monsters to random items everywhere, and she loved it. And I'm about to give you guys a tour of the whole bank as well, so I'm really excited. I did do a lot of off-camera and on-stream kind of material building over here. I have added so many systems to kind of incorporate my banking system to make sure it's the most usable and the most space-consuming, I would say, about it. So let's go ahead and get to that tour. Alright guys, we are here in the lobby. Shout out to Matt for coming over here and just doing a little tour with me. I really do appreciate her. Definitely check her out on YouTube and TikTok. I know currently she's just streaming on TikTok a lot. It's at Mossy Mads, so definitely check her out. Show some love to her. I love her to death. Amazing WanderCraft member. So we are going to be talking about the lobby right here. So I added designs all over. I added a few more things, as you could see. So the very ceiling is more depth now. It has more depth, as you can look up. And the lighting is amazing, I think. And I decided to add some of the space to put some fan art that was made by the community. We have the fan art winners. So the first and third place right over here, made by CJ and Ellie. Fantastic job. Thank you guys so much for the fan art. Second place I didn't put because it was a picture of Talon. It was amazing though. Don't get me wrong, it was amazing. But it's mainly a picture of Talon, so I was like, I can't put that there, you know. And we have the amazing little picture of me by Campy. Oh, you know, I've been working on my glutes, I could say. So I have talked about how the system works, because I wanted to incorporate how copper golems worked. I never used it all season. I decided, you know, what better way to use it for my storage system. And these guys are my tellers. So these are the guys, or the bank tellers, that gonna grab the items. Left side for shulkers, right side for items. Left side is gonna be the shulker dispenser, where it gets dispensed for all the items in shulkers. And this is just for solo items as well. So, for example, if I put a rocket in here, one of the copper golems will go ahead and grab it and get dispensed into this chest. And then boom, goes into the water system. I really love it. I also decided to add more details to the thing. As you can see, it blends in really well, but this wall is where all the shulkers go. So any of the shulkers dispensed goes through the water system, won't get picked up by any of the chests, goes to the very end where the miscellaneous items go, and I can just go ahead and grab it and just put it in there. So here's the alleyway. It's very cleared up. I'm really happy because it's so clear. I had so much shulkers over here, and I was like testing it out the whole night, making sure everything did kind of go smoothly, and it did well. And I'm really happy with the design. I love it so much. I think this is probably one of my favorite kind of storage systems I have ever built. And I'm kind of sad now, kind of just finishing it, that I don't really get to use it at all. But you know, hey, it's okay. Better than nothing. I get to have a clean area at the very end of the day. And you know what? That's a good idea. I also did the second floor as well. I added some blocks I didn't find at the bottom, but blocks I probably use. So we just have, like, you know, our regular solo items. So it could be just diamonds, it could be iron, and all that. I just was adding as much blocks I can find around. I was like, okay, whatever. I found all these, and this is good enough for me. And over here, so where we entered from the top, you'll see where all the miscellaneous items go. So that rocket I just put in goes back over here. So let's say some blocks don't get taken by the hopper. Like, say, like, maybe sand gets, somehow the item gets past the sand hopper. It goes over here, and I can just literally just go over here, put it over here. It'll put the system back to the hopper right over here, as you could see. Yep. And that's a good way. And over here, this copper chest is the one that grabs the shulkers. And then let's just say I have items that are not kind of placed over here. I can just put them over here and just find it that way. Just in case, I ever need them. And this is it. Thank you guys so much for the storage system. I had a lot of fun building it. It did take me longer than usual. But, it's finished. What matters is it's all finished. And I can finally move on to the next project. I'll see you guys in the next episode.